Okay, I'm going to run a marathon this year. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to run a marathon this year. I feel like I need a goal, something to look ahead to in the future. So yeah, I mean, it's been on my bucket list for 4 years. It's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm gonna go for it.
Yesterday I decided that I'm going to run a marathon at the end of this year. Today is the first day of training. First day back in Auckland, first run back in Auckland.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain.
This is my first long run. It's going to be 7 kilometers long, which is quite long.
I think the best thing about that is it showed me that running for a long time doesn't really get boring. Like, the time seemed to fly by, so that's, I think, really good. But I'm really tired now.
Week 2 of marathon training. I'm up in the distance. Long run number 2, 8 kilometers. This is pretty peaceful. It's really cold. I need to get some gloves. Fingers are numb. It's so windy. It's raining like crazy. It's so cold. Never experienced cold like this. Today's a 6k run. No, today's a 7k run. Today's a 7k run. First run back in Auckland. Alright, this will be my first and only run in Queenstown.
If I push myself and kind of can get over the mental barrier, then I feel like I can run at a really good pace. That will mean I can get a sub 4 marathon.
So that was an easy run, easy pace, 8Ks, took me just under an hour. Felt really good.
A 9 km hard intensity run, and it was hard intensity. 5:02 per kilometer pace on average, so I'm really pleased with that. Second best 5k ever. My foot started to get really sore all of a sudden. I presume it's running related, but I don't know why it's kind of really come on kind of really bad in the last sort of half hour. It's like just kind of the top here. Ice pack. See if this does any good. I was kind of waiting to see whether my foot was okay to run, and I think it is, so.
A lot of hills.
Half marathon today. Well, a bit more than 22 Ks.
2 hours, 13 minutes, 31 seconds. Very good Sunday morning.
This is going to be a very cold run. So right now I'm wearing long sleeve running shirt, regular exercise t-shirt, this grey long sleeve, and then hoodie over the top, balaclava thin, beanie, fleecy running tights, running shorts, running gloves, big heavy duty gloves, and I'll hopefully be warm enough.
Fastest 10k today.
Nice. Not ideal. Got some new running shoes, new running socks, and like energy gels to try out.
Okay, here we go. That tastes really nice. Let's see if that gives me a lot of energy. We're at about an hour 45. These taste really, really good. So hot. That was really tough. That's so good.
I think having a properly sized, properly fitted shoes is definitely going to make a big difference. Going to be wearing my new socks today on my run.
The socks seem really comfy and the shoes are still good. Okay, it's raining very hard now. Oh my god. First run in Hamilton. pretty cool. My legs are incredibly sore. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Why do I think it's a good idea to do ultra endurance events? There's so much pain.
When you're running, it's always hard. You're like, why do I do this? Why am I putting myself through this? I could so easily just not. But you always feel better. You always feel really good after your run. It was so hot before. At a big hill, I was like, I could just stop and just walk the last like 500 meters. I was like, I'll feel better if I run it. And I ran it and I feel great. Running's powerful. It really is.
Trying out a lot new on this run.
The pack. And inside it, I've got an energy gel, 2 water bottles, energy gel, and my phone's in there as well.
This belt makes me feel really professional. It's quite cool. So I believe it's just like a liquid and I just drink it.
Open this up.
Gosh, my hands are a bit sweaty. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, I assume that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, that was so gross.
First run back in Wellington.
I wasn't sure about the weather, how cold it would be, but I think I've appropriately guesstimated. It definitely should have been a gloves warning. It's hailing. What the heck? This is actually rough. I was not dressed appropriately for this. This is beautiful.
32 kilometers is so far.
Try this one. So hard to get them open. Oh, not nice.
It kind of has a nice aftertaste.
I'm currently in the process of waiting for this car to go fast. I'm currently in the process of figuring out what energy supplies I want to use on my marathon. I've tried to choose one and I really liked them. Haven't liked either of the first 2 gels. I think it's just all about trying stuff out, really. I think that's my favorite thing about running, is just getting to see some amazing places and then kind of you fully experience them by running through it.
Second and final gel. I don't get why these are so hard to open. This one tastes a lot better. Yeah, I like this one a lot better.
Oh, 3 hours, 27 minutes. And 52 seconds, 32 Ks. That's good. Obviously, I'm knackered.
That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Like, it was hard, but I feel alright now. I felt more shattered last week. This week is going to be my longest week ever, as well as the same as next week. They're both 88 kilometer weeks. It is 2 degrees. Feels like -1. It's going to be a very cold run.
This is such a hard run. I'm so tired.
Okay. Not too cold. 32 Ks.
This is the best thing. There's no words. This is just so cool. I love running by the ocean. I've always loved it. Ever since I started running, it's always been by like a body of water. And those are always like the most beautiful things. No other way I'd want to spend a Sunday morning. This really is a blessing.
That was one of the best runs I've ever done. It was so much fun. I'm so happy right now. Running's crazy.
What's the point? So hard, but I made it. This evening I've got the Jones Stevens Hall Ball, but before then I've got 12 Ks to run, 32 kilometers. The goal today is to have my average pace at the pace I hope to run the marathon at, 5:40 per kilometer. It's gonna be a really tough run, but just gotta give it my all. I did it. "32 Ks, 3 hours and 1 minute, 5 minutes, 39 seconds per kilometer. I'm over the peak of the training. Taper begins tomorrow. Such a hard run. Fastest 5k. That was the goal.
This is my last long run before the marathon, which is in a week. My last run in Wellington for the year. So it's Monday, marathon on Sunday. I think right now is the first moment that I felt nervous for it. Leaving Wellington tomorrow, and once I get to Auckland, the marathon is all I'm focusing on for the next week. So I'm going to be kind of thinking about it a lot. Like, I'm just going to be eager to get to it, but it'll be fun. And I'm more excited than I am nervous.
A year ago I started running, and I'm running the same route that I was running then today.
That was a great last run. The next time I go on a run, it'll be during the marathon. That's absurd to think about. In 48 hours, I'll have finished the marathon. The weather's looking a bit interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out there and enjoy it. And hopefully complete the marathon in under 4 hours. That's the big goal. It's pretty surreal. All set.
Auckland Marathon. Bag drop is located as you exit the ferry building or your bus service. Please ensure you drop your bag off before you make your way to the start line.
Here we go. And here we go. My first ever marathon, Auckland Marathon 2022. I'll set off at about 5:20. Probably can go a bit slower. I think it's just like the hype of the start. Man, this is pretty cool. We're just done. Ooh, all of a sudden, not feeling as good. So we're halfway through, feeling better now. That was just a minute of like stitch. I'm at the point where my feet are sore now. Very sore. Oh my god. Been struggling the last like 5Ks. Catching the pace group again, 30Ks. I heard this part, the turnaround point, is very hard because you can see back to the city, see just how far it is. About 10 k's to go. Uncharted territory. Never got this far in my training. My left foot is really sore. I got a bad stitch, but it's so close. I can push through this. That's 39 k's. So close. Thanks so much. And we're done. Oh my god.
That was amazing. Done. 3 hours, 56 minutes, and 3 seconds. I did it.